Hey guys, you probably thought you wouldn't see me on camera on this channel again, and I don't know, I didn't plan on coming back, but a lot of stuff has happened in the Harry Potter community. Tom Felton has made the headlines, and look guys, before I get into it, I miss you all, I really do. I miss the comments, I miss the community, and I will address why I don't be active on this channel anymore, but I've been here for 9 years, and if I can sum it up, it just doesn't support a full-time income anymore, and it did for a very long time, but we'll make a video about that another day. I'm here to talk about Tom Felton. I'm here to talk about many things. I actually have a list of videos that I'm excited to be back making Harry Potter videos again because stuff is happening. So Tom Felton, Tom Felton, is going to Cursed Child. He's going to that play that I really don't like. But he's going to reprise the role of Draco Malfoy. He's going to play the character he played over 20 years ago, and I can imagine that it's pretty exciting for him because he gets to play a different version of Draco Malfoy. He gets, the added story. We get to see him portray his emotions about, the loss of his wife Astoria, his son, what's going on with Scorpius and Albus and all that. His relationship with Harry Potter. So I think because he's so synonymous with the movies and with Draco Malfoy as a character, to see him actually take the role of Draco when he's a bit older is just, it's kind of mind-blowing a little bit. Now, he's got a bit of backlash from kind of both sides. He's got backlash from the LGBTQ plus community, and he's got a bit of backlash from some of the Harry Potter fans as well, like fans of the movies and the books who don't like the Cursed Child. It's kind of like Thomas betrayed, the book lovers, and he's also betrayed the LGBTQ plus ABCD, whatever they're calling themselves these days. I really don't care. He's kind of, annoyed both fans. And then we have, the third part, which is me and the rest of the fans who are really excited about it. But he still managed to make the headlines for more of a negative response to the role rather than positive, and that's a real shame. But let's just take a look at what he says, okay? I have it here on the screen in front of me on my monitor, and he said, "I think we all thought that the fandom flame might be doused over the years, but it's clearly not." He said, "The most exciting part is to do it live. It took 9 months more or less to shoot a film, and this is all compact. This is all reimagined into a very loving new type of story, and I get to be a dad, which is really fun." So yeah, he's excited to do it. I've seen some photos. I'll pop up some photos, and I think I can find some video footage of him putting on the long hair, the Draco wig, just like the way Lucius used to have his hair, which is really interesting as well. I kind of say he feels like he's being Jason. God, I'm out of practice. Jason Isaac, because they kind of are going to be dressed in the same style. And speaking of that, Jason Isaac does give his support to Tom. He's very happy for him. But anyway, let's look at this backlash. Let's just take a look here. Now, he did address the J.K. Rowling kind of, well, not really address the J.K. Rowling kind of issue, but look, let's just take a look what he says. He says, "The only thing that I always remind myself is that I've been lucky enough to travel the world. Here I am in New York, and I have not seen anything bring the world together more than Potter. And she's responsible for that, so I'm incredibly grateful." Now, that's actually fresh to hear in comparison to the other Harry Potter actors who have distanced themselves from J.K. Rowling completely. Daniel Radcliffe doesn't really want anything to do with her. Rupert Grint hasn't got much to say, and Emma Watson will probably never speak to her for the rest of her days. If I'm honest, Emma Watson has completely distanced herself from Harry Potter altogether. But look, J.K. Rowling did make this. She did make Harry Potter, and I've said this so many times, and Tom is just a grateful guy. He's really happy. He's really excited. So I have the rest of his comments, so we'll have a look at what else he has to say, and then I want you guys to give your opinion in the comment section below. But he says, I couldn't speak for what others have said or what she said, to be completely honest. But I'm often reminded, attending Comic-Cons in particular, that no one has single-handedly done more for bringing joy to so many different generations and walks of life. So he's paying homage to the joy that the books have brought, which were written by J.K. Rowling. He said, I'm constantly reminded of her positive work in that field and as a person, and I've only had a handful of meetings with her, but she's always been lovely. So I'm very grateful for that. Now, in relation to, well, light relation to what's been going on the past couple of years with J.K. Rowling basically battling against the former Harry Potter LGBTQ plus fans, he said, I'm pro-choice, I'm pro-life, I'm pro-discussion, I'm pro-love. I don't tend to pick sides, I don't talk specifics, but I enjoy reminding myself and others that a lot of my good friends have ways of life or personal decisions that I don't necessarily agree with. We should enjoy celebrating each other's differences. So what Tom is saying here is that he has friends who make certain choices in life that he doesn't agree with, but he respects them, even if he doesn't agree with them. And he wants that same respect in return. That's what he wants for everybody on both sides of this 5-year absolutely draining argument. And it's probably one of the reasons why I kind of stepped back from making Harry Potter videos. It's just never ending. Like, it really, really isn't. In my personal opinion, it's difficult because, you know, I do understand how much hurt was caused. I do. But I do understand that you have to respect people's choices. You have to respect people's opinions. If somebody disagrees with you, it's not an all-out war because you're offended. I think Tom Felton is going to be incredible as Draco Malfoy. I don't like the Cursed Child. I don't like the story. I think it's poorly written. I think it's poorly compacted. But I've been told that the actual play, when you're there and you're witnessing how they actually bring the magic together, that it's mesmerizing. It's brilliant. So, you know, that's my dog barking in the background now. So he's going to get his ass kicked for ruining this video. But anyway, we'll continue. So guys, look, that's my opinion. Tom Felton, he's going to be the new Draco Malfoy. I know this was released a couple of days ago, and to be honest, I didn't think I was going to make a video, but I do get the urge, I do get the itch. I do miss you guys. I do miss making videos. It's very, very difficult to... I'm not fully walking away from this channel, but as I said, my life has changed so much in the last 9 years since I started this channel. I have beautiful children. You know, I have my own life basically away from this, and it got to the point where, you know, what I could get by with in terms of 5 or 6 videos a month because I got the views has turned into like 20-25 videos just to make the same amount, and I had to take that decision to walk away from the channel full time, and it still kills me. I still look at other amazing channels like Movie Flame. Morgan is killing it, and congratulations Morgan on the birth of your son Wesley. I'll call him Wes. Uncle Dean says hello from Ireland. That's if Morgan watches this. I hope he does. I do miss him. But anyway, guys, I do miss you all. I know I've said it already, but I will come back with another video. I want to talk about the Harry Potter TV show. I want to talk about the casting choices, some that I like, some that I don't like. I want to make a video on, basically, I'll give you a snippet. I think this TV show is going to get turned into a woken piece of... I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. But we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, this is just one of a couple of videos that I'm going to make. I love you all very much. Thank you for those of you who still watch my content, who still subscribe to the channel, and who still message me on Instagram asking me how I'm doing, how are my children, and how is my day. It has been an incredible 9 years, and I don't forget any of you. I mean, it's crazy when I think back to like 9 years ago. My audience has grown up, and that's the biggest thing that hurts, is that the people that watched my videos when they were 12, 13, 14 have all grown into adulthood and probably left Harry Potter behind. Maybe they'll throw the DVD on or stream it, or DVD, God, I am old, or watch it on a streaming service and enjoy it. But you know, the intensity and the passion that you have for Harry Potter when you're at that young age, it kind of dwindles over time as you get older. But you know, hopefully with this new TV show we'll have a brand new generation and I can maybe start making full-time videos again. But that's it, guys. Look out for the next video and I'll chat to you all very soon.